Today, I am going to discuss with you the shortcut way of multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5. Okay? The first thing that I'm going to discuss with you is the shortcut way of multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5 and the tens digits are the same. Like for example, 15 times 15. They're both two-digit numbers. They both end with a 5 and the tens digits are the same. So this is the shortcut. Your last two digits would be 25 or 225. Add 1 to any of the tens digits. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Whatever is the answer, multiply by the other tens digit. So 1 plus 1 is 2 times 1 is 2. So 15 times 15 is 225. I'll give you another example. Let's say 45 times 45. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5. The tens digits are the same. The last two digits would be 25 or 25. Add 1 to any of the tens digits since they're the same. So 1 plus 4 is 5 times 4 is 20. So therefore 45 times 45 is 2025. Now let's have 75 times 75. The last two digits would be 25 or 25. Add 1 to either of the 7. So 1 plus 7 is 8 times 7 is 56. So 75 times 75 is 5,625. Now I'm going to discuss also with you multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5 whose tens digits are consecutive numbers. Like for example 15 times 25. In this case, the last two digits would be 75. Add 1 to the bigger tens digit and whatever the result, multiply by the other tens digits. So my bigger tens digit here is 2, plus 1 is 3, times 1 is 3. So 15 times 25 is 375. I'll give you another example. 55 times 65. My last two digits would be 75 or 75. I will add 1 to 6. That would become 7 times 5 is 35. So therefore 55 times 65 is 3,575. Another example, let's say 85 times 95. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5. The tens digits are consecutive numbers. The last two digits would be 75 or 75. Add 1 to the bigger tens digit. 1 plus 9 is 10. And then multiply the result by the other tens digits. So 10 times 8 is 80. So 85 times 95 is 8,075. Now I am going to discuss also the shortcut way of multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5 where the difference of the tens digits is a 2. I'll give you an example. 15 times 35. In this case, the last two digits would be 25. Add 1 to the smaller digit or smaller tens digit. Multiply by the other tens digit. So 1 plus 1 is 2 times 3 is 6 and then take away 1. So 15 times 35 is 525. I'll give you another one. 25 times 45. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5. The difference of the tens digits is a 2. The last two digits would be 25. Add 1 to the smaller tens digit. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 4 is 12. Take away 1 is 11. So 25 times 45 is 1,125. I'll give you another example. 75 times 95. Your last two digits would be 25. Add 1 to 7. That gives you 8. 8 times 9 is 72, minus 1 is 71. So therefore, 75 times 95 is 7,195. Okay? My next shortcut is still multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5, but the difference of the tens digit is a 3. Okay? So, I'll give you an example. 35 times 65. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5. The difference of the tens digit is a 3. By this time, your last two digits would be 75. Still add 1 to the smaller tens digit. Multiply by the other tens digit. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Times 6 is 24. Minus 2 is 22. That's the pattern. Add 1, multiply, minus 2. Okay? I'll give you another example. Let's say 95 times 65. The last two digits is 75. I will add 1 to my smaller tens digit, and that is a 6. So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 times 9 is 63. 63 minus 2 is 61. That is why 95 times 65 is 6,175. Now let's have another one. Let's say 25 times 55. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5. The tens digits differ by 3. So my last two digits would be 75 or 75. I will add 1 to 2. That gives me a 3 times 5 is 15 minus 2 is 13. So 55 times 25 is 1,375. How about if the tens digits differ by 4? Like for example, 25 times 65. They're both two-digit numbers ending with a 5, but the difference between the tens digits is a 4. What would it be? Okay, my last two digits would be 25 or 25. Just the same thing. I am going to add 1 to my smaller tens digit, multiply by the other, minus 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3, times 6 is 18, minus 2 is 16. So 25 times 65 is 1,625. How about if you're given 95 times 55? Are they both even number? Are they both two-digit numbers? Yes. Do they both end with a 5? Yes. Is the difference between the tens digit is a 4? Yes. Therefore, you are going to follow the same procedure. Last two digits would be 25 or 25. Add 1 to the smaller tens digit. 1 plus 5 is 6, multiplied by the other tens digits. So 1 plus 5 is 6, times 9 is 54, minus 2 is 52. So therefore, 95 times 55 is 5,225. So this is the shortcut way of multiplying two-digit numbers ending with a 5, where the tens digits are the same. The tens digits are consecutive numbers. The tens digits differ by 2. The tens digits differ by 3. And the tens digits differ by 4. Okay? So this is the shortcut. Do the rest. Like for example here, differ by 4. You can have 75 times 35 and try it. This one differ by 3. You can have 75 times 45. Okay, differ by 2. You can have 85 times 75. Here, consecutive numbers, you can have 75 times 65. And try the procedures. I guarantee you, if you follow these steps, you don't need a calculator. You don't need you don't need to be thinking too long, because this is so easy. And I hope you enjoyed watching my video and listening to my explanation. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you next time.